always think about my activities. If I am doing work
Mhm.
in the kitchen, that time I think I am preparing food, I am preparing tea, I am
Yes.
having tea, I am mopping the floor, I am doing this type of lots and things make my mind.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Thinking is
Yeah,
the best way.
and I speak the it.
Yes. Thinking is the best way to learn English, because whenever we start speaking, so before it, we think in our mind. After that, we speak. So if you
Yeah.
think in English, so I think you can learn easily and very
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, ma'am. Because I think, ma'am, uh, if I do not think in English, how can I speak English?
Yes, nobody can speak. I always think, and I have experienced it. Like when I started my speaking journey, so in initial days, I used to think a lot in English. So after that, I found that it's very easy to speak the words if you have in your mind.
How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, I am fit and fine, but I'm worried for you that you have fever. Still, you are talking to me.
No, no, ma'am. No issue. I am quite well.
Okay.
So would you
So
like to
have you taken
introduce you?
medicine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am. I take medicine.
Oh,
So as you know, ma'am, we are meeting first time, right?
yeah.
Uh, so would you like to introduce yourself, ma'am? No
Yeah,
need
sure.
to introduce, ma'am, because I watch a lot of your video, and
Okay.
people also know about you. But this is my first conversation with you, so I want that you introduce me.
Yeah, sure. So as you know that I'm Anjana and I'm connecting to you from UP, district Farrukhabad. I'm originally from Kanpur and I was born and raised in a very small town. If I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my post graduation in English literature from Kanpur University, and I love teaching, listening to music. Apart from that, I run a YouTube channel and I'm very amiable person. That's it.
Nice, ma'am. Great, ma'am.
Yeah. Now I
Yeah.
would like to know about you, Sandhya.
Yeah, yeah, why not, ma'am? Ma'am, first of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Sandhya Mishra, and I am from Uttar Pradesh. I have completed my post graduation, and if I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are listening music, teaching, singing, like that, ma'am. And nowadays, I am running a YouTube channel which name is Sandhya Ki Classes. That's all,
Okay.
ma'am.
Wow, that's amazing introduction. And so, as you told me that you love teaching, so are you teacher?
Yeah, ma'am. I am private teacher, you can say,
Okay. So I think
and
you go to school
I
daily.
teach, I teach offline class,
Okay. So I think today you have taken leave.
and I give tuition at home.
Okay. Okay. That's very good. So what's your favorite subject? What do you teach?
Ma'am, in my opinion, all subject is my favorite because every subject is important for us,
Yes.
like English, Hindi, math. Every subject is important. So I like all subject, ma'am, and
Okay.
I teach all subject.
Yes. Okay. That's why you are saying that you like all the subjects. Actually, you can handle all the subjects. Yeah. But I
Yeah,
can't handle all the subjects. Yeah, I can, but English is my
English
favorite
is my
subject.
favorite subject, ma'am, because I enjoying with the English.
Hmm. So,
Yeah.
have you completed your masters in English?
No, ma'am, I have not completed in master in English. I have completed master in Hindi, but
Oh,
and after that I got married. But one day I thought that what I am.
Okay.
So I work in English, but
After getting that,
I know I have lot of knowledge in of English, and I can understand English, but I can't fluent in English. Speak
yes,
English.
yes. This
I
is the
cannot
problem of Indian, you
understand
know.
properly, but when I
Yes,
speak in English at that time, words do not come out of my mouth. This is
happens.
my
It happens
problem.
because we are not into habit of practice. That's why, you know, there is nothing reason. Actually, we are good at listening, we are good at writing, we are good at reading, but we are not good at speaking because
Yeah,
we are not into the habit of speaking. We always talk with our family members with our mother tongue. Okay, that's
yeah,
why it happens. It's not an issue. And when you will start speaking daily with someone 15 minutes or half an hour, then you know you will feel that yes, now it's you are feeling easy and it will become natural. As well as we speak Hindi in the same way, we will feel like this. That's why
yeah,
I practice daily with someone and I upload that conversation on my channel. This is how, you know, I am learning, and the others are taking benefits and they are learning through my experience. Yeah, that if I am a homemaker, I'm giving time for learning this language, I'm providing English environment for my kids, for my students. So in the same way, I think others can inspire and get, they can also get motivation, that they can also utilize their time in a productive way and they can learn a lot. So this is my motto, Sandhya, that I always want to be consistent with my work, that you know that all the people who watch my videos, so they can get motivation.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah, I also watch your more videos, ma'am, and
Yes,
I inspire with you.
yes, yes. I
Yeah.
always think like this. So, Sandhya, like you are telling to me that you love English language and you learned it because you love it. So, how did you learn? Like you joined any spoken classes or you learned by
Yeah,
yourself?
nowadays, I have joined a spoken institute from Lucknow, and I learn English at home in online. S-
Okay,
yeah, 1 hour at mm, 12 p.m. To 1.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, you have completed your 2 months. Okay,
No, 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 ma'am. I have completed only 1 month, but in a 2 month, my course will be completed.
okay, okay. So, they have provided you 3 months course. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 ma'am. Dream of
Okay. So, what are they teaching
on
now? Like grammar videos or they only talk with you in English?
what of ma'am in institute, ma'am teach me grammar and new
Okay.
words who words is uses in this time and
Okay. Okay.
and also doing also do debate with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
all topic, ma'am.
Okay. So there is a individual class or they have, you know, group class. What type of
We
class you have?
online visual class, ma'am. You can say online visual class.
No, I mean to say that you are taking group class or like your teacher is teaching with all many members or only one-to-one conversation.
My teacher is teaching me only me, not
Okay.
really
Okay.
class. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So that's very
And
beneficial for
he
you.
teach me from
Mhm.
Lucknow, American.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay.
American Institute, about American
Yeah,
Institute.
I have heard many times.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's very good. So I think you are getting improvement day by day.
Yeah, ma'am. I feel like good, ma'am, in this time
Very
because I am not fluent in English in right now, but I am feeling a little bit, ma'am.
Yes, gradually you
Yeah.
can achieve your fluency.
I want to ask you, what should we uh, do when we speak wrong and people all laughed at us?
Yeah, I also face this type of
This is a
problem.
very big problem, ma'am. When I try to speak English, I think what will be happen if I will speak wrong and people laugh at me. This is
Yes,
my
it
problem.
happens. It
Yeah, ma'am.
happens. It's not only your problem, even most of the people have this type of problem. That's why they are not able to speak English in front of others. They have this type of fear. Even they have good knowledge, they have good command over this language, but because of making fun, like others will make fun of me, or they don't have good pronunciation. Like I can see myself, I know very well that I don't have good pronunciation because I was from Hindi background, and I never uh, took any guidance. I have learned English, myself, you know so I always think that guidance is really very important. If you have guide, so they can tell you that you should pronounce like this, you should do this, you should do that. So I don't care about it now because I do not get guidance. That's why I have problem. So if others are making fun of you, so they have their understanding. So I always do what I do, that I always ignore all of them, that I don't have so much time that I will argue with you, or I will tell you my whole story, that how did I learn, how much efforts I have put for learning this language. This is second language, you know so how can we say that we can speak naturally? So I always have believe a trust in myself, and I proud of myself that if without guidance I am learning by myself. So yes, I know that I have room for improvement, I can make mistakes, but I'm still on the journey. I'm not saying that I have perfection, I am perfect in this language. I'm not saying like this. I'm learning, so even learning time, you can make mistakes. So
Yeah,
always try to rectify your mistakes and daily try to improve yourself. So yeah, ignore all of them, because sometimes I get negative comments that, ma'am, this is wrong, this is I just say that commonly, that yes, I know my mistakes and I'm working for that. Yeah, so have a good smile, and you can just move on, go forward. Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can do this.
You are right, because mistake is the first step of learning.
Yeah. Yes.
Uh, so we don't think about those people who always make fun of me here, who always laugh at me. So ignore those people.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Don't listen to them. There is no need to listen them. Yeah. Like
yeah,
I want to learn cycling. Like I don't know how to ride cycle. And if first time I will learn that how to ride cycle, then definitely I will be not perfect like others. I I may fall many times. Yeah. So I
yeah,
don't want to see around ourselves. That it's my first time. And if I practice daily for cycling, so one day I will be the same for others. In the same way, this is a language like we are learning. We are not surrounded with English. So even we have to put a lot of efforts. After that we can get fluency. So
yeah,
yes,
ma'am. Yeah.
so don't
I
think
am
about
there.
others.
He's alone in front of mirror, and nowadays I am make a daily one video conversation video on Skype.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah,
After 1 month, if you have consistency, Sandhya, so trust me, after 1 month, you can check your videos that you are getting improvement day by day. Like when we grow any plant, so plant is small, very little, okay? But if we are watering daily, if we are nursing daily, so after 1 month, we can check like it is
yeah,
growing. Okay, we can't
Yeah.
see daily improvement. Like daily you are checking your plant, it's growing or not, it's growing or not, so you can't understand that it's growing or not. Only 1 month or 2 months later you can find that yes, it's improving. In the same way, if we are learning, so after 2 or 3 months later we come to know, if you are consistency is really very crucial.
Yeah,
Like
ma'am.
if you one day you are serious to learn, second day you are serious to learn, and you have gap 2 or 3 days you are not talking with somebody, so this is not a good way to learn anything.
Yes. Because if we want to become a good speaker, then it is possible. Then we practice every day, every places, every in
Yeah,
person. Yeah.
sure, sure.
Because
Yes,
without talking, without interacting, English language is not possible.
yeah, sure, sure, very true.
Yeah.
So do you have kids?
Yeah, ma'am. I have one kid, and he is 7 years old, and he is studying in class three.
Okay, so then you have partner, you can talk to him. Do you talk
Uh,
in English to him?
no, ma'am. I have not any partner because there are four members in my family, including me. So I have not any partner. My husband is always busy.
Okay.
So I have not any partner, but nowadays I am learning English in front of mirror, in front of my camera, and I
Yes,
watch a lot of video, conversation video daily.
very good. That is the best way to learn English, But
Yeah.
yes, I sorry, I'm saying that uh, you can talk to your son.
Yeah,
In
ma'am. I talk to my son because is studying in class three, and he is interested in English, and
yes,
he talk to me in English.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying that
What I speak, he speak he replied in English.
okay, yeah, very good. And I also, whenever I have time, I just talk to my daughter. Yes, so I always think that if you are a homemaker and you have kids, so never say that you don't have partner.
Yeah,
Try
ma'am.
try to speak English every time with your kids, because it's good for you and also for your kids. Yeah.
And I always think about my activities. If I am doing work
Mhm.
in the kitchen, that time I think I am preparing food, I am preparing tea, I am
Yes.
having tea, I am mopping the floor, I am doing this type of lots and things make my mind.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Thinking is
So,
the best way.
and I speak it.
Yes. Thinking is the best way to learn English, because whenever we start speaking, so before it, we think in our mind. After that, we speak. So if you
Yeah.
think in English, so I think you can learn easily and very
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, ma'am. Because I think, ma'am, uh, if I do not think in English, how can I speak English?
Yes, nobody can speak. I always think, and I have experienced it. Like when I started my speaking journey, so in initial days, I used to think a lot in English. So after that, I found that it's very easy to speak the words if you have in your mind. But if you
Yeah,
have all things in Hindi, so it will take time to convert in English, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yes. So
So
thinking is really the best way.
I always, and I always watch conversation video because listening is important for learn language. Because when we listen our particular language, then our brain is a scratch of process
Yes.
of language, how it is work. So I
Hmm.
listen this language.
Okay, so what type of content do you listen?
English language, ma'am, only English language, but because English is our need, ma'am, and we are
Yes.
learning English, so I
So
listen.
I mean, yes, I mean conversational videos or podcast or some serials.
No, ma'am, I have not more time, so I listen only conversation video.
Okay, okay. I do the same because I need English for communicating with someone. So I always prefer, conversational videos. Yeah.
Yeah,
So whenever I am busy in kitchen, so that time I'm able to listen. Yeah.
yeah. I watch video in night, ma'am,
Okay.
because I give tuition in 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I have not more time, and I am housewife, so I have
Hmm.
lot of responsibility.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
yeah,
And
ma'am.
now, Sandhya, it's 3 o'clock. Just my students are about to come. So now
Yeah.
I would like to wind up the session.
I also, ma'am.
Okay, okay. And
Okay, ma'am.
yes, it was really wonderful conversation with you. And thanks a lot that you are so passionate to learn this language that you are in fever. Still, you are talking to me. So I must say that
No
all the
issue
people.
suffering from fever. It's no issue, ma'am, because this is my practice time, and
Okay,
I not compromise in my practice.
very
So
good. So I must say that you are very eager to learn English and you
want to
can learn very easily.
I want to say again, nice to meet you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day and get well soon.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.